The spread of Ebola. Summing things up as only he can, here's our 42nd president in North Little Rock, Arkansas, yesterday, with a Clinton classic tour de force, pleading for sanity and framing up the issue.
Now, I have been especially dismayed in the last few days by the way people who don't know a lick about it are frantically trying to fill certain elements of the media in with this blame game over the Ebola crisis. I don't think for a minute that the Republicans in Congress would have denied the World Health Organization the funds they did to organize emergencies or cut back on the NIH's research budget. I'm not out here blaming them.
Now, as Bill Clinton would say, if you see a turtle on a fence post, you know it didn't get there by himself. Clearly, the president's put this in his stump speech because he thinks this is a problem for Democrats that he's trying to play defense on. My question to you is, how big a problem here at the end is Ebola now for Democratic candidates?
Well, it depends on what happens over the coming days, right? We've seen the 40 people who were physically in contact with Michael Eric Duncan, the first Ebola victim. They've all been cleared now, right? If there are no more cases of Ebola in the United States over the course of the next week, this issue could fade very, very quickly. Another Ebola case in the United States 3 or 4 days from now, it could last all the way to Election Day.
No question that Democrats and Republicans are picking up in polling, and some of the public polling shows.
Yes,
this
sure.
is a problem now for Democrats. And even if there are no more cases, it will string out. We're not that far away from Election Day.
Look, right now, one of the most amazing facts in the polling right now is the fact that 65% or so of Americans think there's a high likelihood of a major outbreak of Ebola in the United States, which is absurd. There is no chance of a major outbreak of Ebola in the United States, or a very limited chance.
You're calling a majority of the American people absurd.
I'm saying they have been misled if they think there's going to be a major outbreak of Ebola in the United States, and if they start to see the evidence that that's true, this will recede as an issue. If something else happens that drives that fear number higher, Katie barred the door, and it's going to be bad for Democrats and bad for everybody.
Katie barred the door.
Katie barred the door. I don't even know who Katie is, but I'm going to ask her to bar the door.